Have you ever met someone your age and instantly felt like they're in a different league? Like they just carry something about them which makes you want to listen. They don't raise their voice, they're not rattled by anything. They're like the calm in the storm. And you can't help but think, I wish I was more like them. This is called prestige. It's not about being loud or brash or flashy. It's about presence. You could be a billionaire and you can still struggle to earn respect. But a person who exudes prestige can have the whole room hooked on their very words. This is a lesson on social standing and gravitas. Once you start applying the principles I'm about to tell you in this video, you will instantly be able to step into a higher level of influence and respect. Everybody around you will start respecting you and looking at you like you're more accomplished, more respected than they are. And once you taste this power, you'll never want to go back. Often people who achieve this level of gravitas took years of trial and error, but you're going to master it in weeks because I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan on how to achieve presidential level gravitas. 1. Master mental discipline. The greatest challenge you'll ever face is mastering your own mind. Once you learn how to do this, your mind no longer becomes an obstacle, but rather a tool for unparalleled strength. Mental discipline is about learning how to override your impulses and consistently ask yourself what I should be doing and not what I feel like doing. The more you give in to impulsive decisions and fleeting desires, the more impulsive you will become. And this is rubbish for attaining long-term goals because you will constantly have your attention divided this way and that way. So when an impulsive thought comes into your brain, say no and summon all of your strength to say no. Now this is going to be difficult at first. If you want to do something, if you're used to going and just doing it, there's going to be pushback. It's going to manifest as frustration, headaches, or even anger. But the more you say no to impulses, the more disciplined you will become and you will feel a lot more powerful within your own mind. This practice not only increases your self-reliance, but also makes you impenetrable by manipulation. For example, people pleasing. People pleasing is another dopamine dash, right? Your brain is going and doing these things in order to get dopamine from the validation of other people. When you break free of this cycle and this habit, you regain control over yourself and you'll start respecting you more. Because you know you can't be manipulated by external impulses. Just because I want to do something doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Just because they want me to do something doesn't mean I'm going to do it. That is a level of prestige and gravitas that you can achieve by controlling your impulses and mastering emotional and mental strength. When you reclaim your freedom and step into your true potential by saying no to these impulses, you create a solid foundation, making you more confident and less reliant on other people's validation. You exude an aura of authority. Think about it like this. Does a king ever seek approval? No, other people come to him for guidance. Your discipline and your mental clarity serves as a beacon of hope and light and clarity for everybody else around you. That is what gravitas is. Cultivate a sense of mystery. Be in places, but don't stay there for too long. The less available that you are, the more prestigious you become. Because if you're too available, you become too common. That's why you see celebrities and these big CEOs and executives go to different places and they only stay for a little period of time. They don't rush. They don't stay there and enjoy themselves. They rush off like they got to go to the next place. They don't really need to go anywhere. But they stay. But they make people think that. Have a little bit of mystery about you. When people don't know much about you, they hook on. The less available you are and the less that you're seen around, people will think that you're destined for something bigger. 3. Keep your wins consistent. When you start winning at something, keep winning at it. Don't lose. Never stagnate. Only improve. You'll be surprised how many times you have to win for people to think that you're good at something. If you start losing, you'll be seen as average. There's a scene in House of the Dragon when there's the general public see the dead carcass of a dragon and they go, wow, it's not some mystical, mysterious creature. I just saw his carcass being dragged all the way through the city center. You lose that aura when you start losing. When you think of a phone, you think of iPhone. When you think of a vacuum cleaner, you think of Hoover. When you think of bank, you think Swiss. Why? Because they're consistently up there. Point 4, stay on your level. Never let anyone drag you down to their level. Never be seen to win an argument. If they pull you down to their level, you're playing their game. You're going to lose. And we don't lose. When you are arguing with someone, from the outside, it looks like you're a bunch of bickering children. The prerequisite for prestige is knowing that you're a little bit better than everybody else. So why would you play on their level in the first place? That doesn't mean you can't have disagreements though. State your point and let it be. Winning an argument is a lose-lose situation. If you win the argument, you lose the goodwill of your opponent. If you lose an argument, you're sacrificing your social standing. Avoid at all costs. Live a life of high standards. Whatever you do, always have high standards for it. If that's in your relationships, if that's in your work, if that's in your friendships, whatever you do it to a high level. Prestige lies in the small things. How you look, how you appear, how you deal with arguments. Demand excellence from yourself. Excellence in all areas of life will give you prestige. If you want to start getting ahead of the game, 10 times better than your competition in your circle, this channel is for you. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button. I, your personal CIA agent, will train you in the art of confidence. Your last, final point is demonstrate unshakable resilience. People respect those who attack life's challenges head on. You can lose, of course, but maintain your composure. Never let anything be seen to get to you. Maintain composure, shrug it off, deal with it, and move forward. Instead of being defeated by failure, learn from it. People with prestige learn from their mistakes, use them as stepping stones for success. People love those who can rise from the ashes and go and win after a failure. Trump lost in 2020, but in 2024, he won the House, the Senate, a landslide victory, and the popular vote. You're human, you're allowed to fail, but make sure your comeback is twice as attention grabbing. When you start applying these principles, you start feeling it. You start feeling you're in a different league. And when you start feeling it, you start projecting it. And remember, people treat you how you treat yourself. Until next time, Alan Abram out.